computer. Hi, I am, for those of you who don't know, I'm Birgitte Young. I'm actually Birgitte Langlo Young, and the Langlo is a Norwegian name. And today I have with me Jorunn Horgen. Er det sånn du sier navnet ditt?
Yes.
Sorry, I know I'm going to get a little bit of Norwegian confused with English, but yes, that's your name, Jorunn Horgen. And
That's true.
honestly, we must have done, I'm not sure if this is episode 21 or 22, but you'll see when it posts. We've done a lot of this. It's been really fun and getting to know the Wing sisters. And I hear for those of you, watching this recording, I hear of so many Wing sisters that I've met and gone different places, and Norway is just a gorgeous place. I know exactly where Jorunn lives. I used to spend a lot of summers in that area. And tell us who are you besides wing foiler? Because we got that going.
Yeah, who am I? I have a windsurfing background, so I was thinking about it. So I started windsurfing when I was 12 years old, and that's a long time ago, because
Wow.
that was in 1979. And then then I started to compete windsurfing, and I did that for almost 20 years.
Wow.
On all levels, in all classes, and all these things. And I've had my windsurfing with me for the rest of my life, until I started to wingfoil. And I live here now along the fjord. You have in my background, and I really, yeah, love the water sports. We have a local club here, and I live here now with my husband and my youngest son, and I have two sons. We have two sons. One is 19, and one will be 26 tomorrow.
Great.
Um, and
Awesome.
the 19-year-old, he's out competing free skiing. So
What
he's
kind of skiing?
free skiing. So
Oh,
he's doing big air and slopestyle.
oh,
So
wow.
and now I've challenged him to do some pump foil. So and he was ready. He was ready. He will
And
do
it
that
looks
this
like you're
summer.
right on the water too.
Yeah,
Right? You're
he's doing
close to the.
wakeboarding and
We
all these
see the
things.
background through your window. Can you actually wing foil right there?
Yes,
Oh,
we live here along the fjord, the Drammensfjord, and we also run some courses outside.
oh,
It was a little bit chilly, so I had to go inside. My plan
yeah.
was to
It's
stay outside.
so.
And
I
so
think
we're doing
it's
some courses, and we also have the club just in the bay here,
yeah.
and also in the nearby area. Mm.
Okay, so here in California, it's like 11 a.m. right now. So what time would that be for what time is it with you? I mean, I'm sure there's people that are amazed watching this, thinking, okay, it's in the middle of the day in Norway, but it's not, right?
It's not. It starts to get light evening, so but it's 8 o'clock in the evening.
Yes,
So
and in summer,
that's
it's
true.
like much later, right?
In the summer, it's like light until midnight, night almost. So that's the nice summer, nice thing about the summers in Norway.
Yeah,
That's
so
for
when you
sure.
have a windy day, you can wing late if you want to, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's true.
that's
That's true.
awesome. Okay.
I even tried winging in the darkness in Tenerife with
Oh,
some
really?
lights on. That was kind of cool too.
Oh, it's kind of like night skiing, but night foiling.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
thought of that.
yeah.
Maybe that's what we need. It's a different places.
It was very strange.
Yes. How did you first hear about wing foiling?
It was in the club where I saw it was coming. So we invested in some equipment in the club.
Yeah.
And I really don't know where I saw it. It's just I've been doing windsurfing for all my life, and then I see there was some new stuff coming in. Like I always have to try some new stuff.
Yes.
So, but I was kind of what you say. I was kind of a little bit cookie. So I think, oh, this will be easy. I know the windsurfing. and I was struggling a lot the first summer. I did kind of everything wrong, and so I had to really start in the beginner phase.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I thought, and well, when you look at people that are doing it, that have done it longer, it makes it look effortless. It's kind of like,
Yes.
you know how ballet, we know it's really hard work, but it looks effortless. And that's kind of the
Yes,
same thing with winging. So it's easy to get the illusion that this is something you're going to get instantly.
for sure, for sure.
But it's the process is it's a growing process that
Yes.
I wouldn't want to exchange for anything. How does it make you feel being on the water?
For
And
me, it's like always like being on the water is kind of
yeah,
the freedom feeling, and also like to what you say to use the power of nature to yeah to feel that you're in the flow.
right. You're exactly.
Yeah.
And what's the level of consistency you feel like for getting on the water and maybe let's say foiling or wing foiling?
What do you mean about consistency? What do you mean?
Like how often do you get out?
Offer up.
Like let's say this
Uh,
time of year. It's springtime. I lived in Norway, so your April is kind of like it's not that different from Californian April. It's might be a little bit colder some days, but it could also be warmer and you have a little bit of everything. And it's not
mm,
as much rain, but you still have some rain and in the summer too, right? Or
for
some
sure.
definitely not it's not really snowing anymore where you are.
No, it could be snow even in May, but at the moment it has been really, really warm the last 2, 3 weeks. But unfortunately, I've been working too much. I
Yeah.
have like a double work. I have a full-time work, and I also have a work with my own company
Oh,
with the wing foiling equipment. So it has been a lot of work. So too
yeah.
much work and not enough wing foiling. So hopefully
Yeah. So you have
soon I will be wing foiling more. Yes.
yeah. So for work, you work in the wing foiling industry and you have your own brand?
Yes, I have my own brand. We have developed that in the family. It's kind of a family firm. So we developed the brand. It's called the Vibrant Surf, and it's so. And I also have another job because it's not easy to earn any money in the winter time. So I have also a job in the sports federation.
Oh, okay. Great. All
So then
sports
I
related.
worked. Yes, all kind of
Excellent.
sports related. So it's a little bit too much, but try to figure it out. I've
Yes.
been traveling a little bit in the winter to yeah Tenerife 2 times. It's easy to go to the Canary Islands, and but after that hasn't been enough. I was last weekend I was skiing, and but hopefully Monday should be a nice win. I heard a friend was just dropped by. He was just out here wing foiling. I had a little plan to go in foiling today, but the time was not enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
So hopefully Monday he said it will be very nice. So
Yes.
I go for it on Monday.
Great. So if I can ask you this, if you had a magic wand, um, how would your day look like? Like if you let's say you could do anything you wanted, and where would you be?
I will I will be on the water as much as I possible, and how much as I manage, and then with good condition good conditions is maybe not exactly here, which is not the best conditions, but still it could be a very nice day here as well. So but it will be. mostly on the water and have enough time and not too much, too many, what you say, have a free brain. Too many questions at the moment. It's like too much running into my head, so I have to try to empty my head to just be there, to be in the flow and the water.
Yeah, I feel
Yes,
like that's the best part of it, isn't it? It's just to
yes,
focus on what you're doing and being in the moment. So it does
yes.
help us do that. See, have somebody, okay, something showed up on my screen. Sorry. So how do you feel like wind foiling has helped you maybe in other areas of your life? If if so,
Um,
how?
yes, it's like since I said I've been windsurfing all my life, but what I really like also with the wingfoiling now when I'm getting older is that when you know how to wingfoil, is not that physical tough on your body. So it's kind of it's you are there feeling being in the flow, but you don't need to use that much power.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good feeling. That
Yeah.
uh, that feel like you can kind of do the same, even if you're getting a bit older and maybe not as strong as earlier.
Mhm.
And it's also to stay focused and have an open and free mindset.
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
that's the good thing about it. That's to be there and to kind of go on the water and reflect and let all the tasks being processed in a good way also.
Yes.
If you have too many tasks going on, it's got good to be out on the water to like have the process going on.
Right. Right. So it's refreshing, right?
Yes, for sure.
Um, So, thank you so much for your time with us. I think one other thing I wanted to mention is that when we first started Wing Sisters here,
Hmm.
you somehow had found our group by a miracle. I don't know how that happened, but I think we'd only had the group going for like less than a year, and then you
Oh,
reached
really?
out and it's like, of course, with my name, I guess it was a giveaway that I had some Norwegian roots, but we connected, and you asked if you could start a group in Norway, and it's like, is it okay if I call it Wing Sisters? And I'm like, sure, because we have one large international group. But of course, you want to have a group that's in Norwegian because our group
Hmm.
is all in English, and like your English is of course fantastic, and it's they would understand it, but it's nice to that you use that group the way you were doing it as a way to connect Wingsport and Wing Sisters in Norway. So you have quite a large group already. I think you've done an awesome job with it, and I'm don't be surprised if somebody from here comes to visit you.
That will be very nice.
Yeah. So, and you're doing classes and different things. And I will be sharing this with other people in Norway as well, so that because we want to, help as many people find us on Wing
Mhm.
Sisters as possible. So with
We
that,
like we like to do some more, let's say, to facilitate that group more in Norway, and I think it will be very, very cool to try to connect more into your group. And maybe if you go abroad, if you can visit and find some
yes,
spots, that will be very, very nice
that we've
because that was
actually had.
my way into you where I found you.
Yes, it's so cool that we can do that. I know there's Wing Sisters have hooked up, and I don't know if that's the right word, but they got together and winged and in different spots, like people from here or in California where I am, and other people in on Maui or other parts of the world. So it's been really really fun. All right, thank you
Very
so
good.
much.